Sitting at home.
Guess you could call us Video
Alright guys,
Bros.
welcome back to Video Bros. That little, you know how like when we play this, that little town thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a girl now. Kind of a guy.
Yeah.
Because you're playing as a girl in this game.
Yeah, it's kind of strange. Okay, so this is what it's showing as it did last time. You collected 6 of the stone tablets, young one. You must now search for the 7th stone tablet. It's under the tombstone that will move even if you push it. You should try ramming into it. Its location will appear on your map. Okay, well that's good. That means I don't have to soullessly search for it. Wasting time. I will pray to the gods for your safety. Ah, gods.
Alright, so welcome back. We are playing Legend of Zelda Ancient Stone Tablets. Week 4. This is the last week that was released for this game.
Oh, that's only due east here. Okay.
Apparently, we got the file to work, so the only thing that you miss is that in every file when you first start it, when you get it set up correctly, you go to a different part of the game and you get a giant bag. So you missed that part. Other than that, nothing else. Oh. And it's a ghost! Oh my god, it's a KKK member.
And he's dead.
Also I found out, apparently there's a satellite view version of the original Legend of Zelda that was an expansion to the original Legend of Zelda. So it's a different game entirely. We might play that on the show one time. If
Wait, what game?
The original Legend of Zelda that was for the NES.
Oh, yeah, well, we definitely should do that.
We should.
I mean, I have it and everything. We would be playing it on my Retron 5.
Well, no, you cannot do that.
Why the fuck not?
Because you can't set up the file that way.
Oh, here we go.
It'll be different. You can't set up the file. I don't know if it's the same way you have to do it with this game, but you can't. If it is, you can't set up the file the same way though.
Dungeon 7, dude. We got there fairly quickly.
So,
what I'm gonna need for that is this.
Just so you guys know, this is, like I said before, week 4, the last chapter of the game. This game comes out only in 4 parts, as I mentioned in the first chapter week of this Let's Play. So, let's see how this goes. We're definitely gonna defeat Ganon today.
Yeah. Alright, so what about this? What about it?
What about love?
Wait. I just remembered, I have a fire rod.
Oh, speaking of the fire rod, guess what I found out?
What?
The fire rod, which apparently was only in this game, as far as I know, is in Breath of the Wild.
It was also in the original Legend of Zelda. Was
it?
Yeah. I think you get it later in the game. There was also an ice rod. They're items that were in the original game, and I don't remember what other games they were in. But they were in a few games.
Oh.
I think they were also in Zelda 2, but I could be wrong. I never played enough of that game to know.
So, if you guys have been keeping up with, Sonic Mania and different, news about it and whatnot, not confirmed, but apparently there is,
nothing.
Well, this part is confirmed, but the Sonic Mania thing is not 100% confirmed.
Can you just keep an eye out for me?
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out.
They have the thing on their iPad when they come. You know how that works with them, right?
Right, yeah. I've done it like once. Sorry about that.
No, just
it's okay.
Alright, hold that thought, Jeff.
And just don't leave a tip on the card, like when they ask you to on the touchscreen.
Just give them cash. Alright. You're welcome.
So just let me know when it's here, okay?
Alright. Hold on a second, I gotta close my door. Okay. Well, sorry I was interrupted.
That's okay, so you have to rush through what you missed. So run.
Okay, I'm trying to find where the fuck.
Alright, so back to what I was saying. Have you been keeping up with Sonic Mania news and about all the levels and stuff that are coming out and all the whatever we hear about Sonic Mania? Apparently,
Okay, we're here now, I guess.
Sony is hosting the thing called the PlayStation Experience. It's not a conference, more or less. It's an expo that shows off all the latest games and demos that are coming out between now and Christmas, and in 2017. So we'll get to see a bunch of stuff from that, and apparently that's happening December 16th, if I'm correct. Don't quote me on that though, but sometime in December it's happening. And apparently Sonic Mania is one of the games that's going to be playable there. So if anything, we might have a new build for Sonic Mania at the expo. If not, then we're just going to have people test out the new level, and we're going to get official input on how Mirage Saloon plays out.
Of course I was in that spot at the wrong time. Okay.
So I can't wait to see that, because I'm pretty sure that most people are going to say that Sonic Mania is going to be still the greatest game that Sega has released in a long time.
Wait, you gotta pull this. Not that. Okay. Okay, so there's nothing hitting it in here. I just gotta move on. Oh, there's this guy.
He seems like
carry more bombs? Yes. What?
He seems like like I mentioned this like in earlier videos and whatnot, but like when you ever play the Spyro series and you get that guy Moneybags.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
He just seems like fucking Moneybags, and like, but the only difference is that you're not gonna get your money back from him.
Moneybags, you get your money back from?
Well, what happens is if spoiler alert.
Come on, die already!
Spoiler alert, though. You never played Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon. Basically, it started out in Spyro 2, where Moneybags appears, and you get you have to pay to do to learn all this stuff and learn all these moves and whatnot. That he teaches
fairies.
You, which is stupid. And like to get through certain passageways and whatnot, you have to pay him all this money. But at the very end of the game, I
can't stop farting, dude.
Why?
I don't know. Might be from the Alberts with red pepper. You fucking asshole!
Damn it!
I knew I should have ran away from that thing.
But at the end of Spyro 3, if you beat the game, at the very end of the game, Moneybags congratulates you for all your efforts and whatnot, and then he runs off, tried to run off, but before he runs off, Spyro gives him a dirty look, and he's just questioning why is he giving him a dirty look, and then
I was already in there.
Basically, you have to fucking destroy that guy and run around a fucking loop for like 10 minutes straight, and then and every time you attack him, you get all your fucking money back from the entire game. They spent on doing everything.
Fuck, keep forgetting that's not the right button.
Which is the thing you don't do. That doesn't happen in a lot of games. Or
getting your money back from someone.
Yeah. I mean, if you're playing a game and it takes say 5 days to beat it, whatever, just say.
Yeah.
And you have to spend all that money in the game to do all the certain stuff. You usually don't get your money back, but Spyro 3 is one of those rare games where you do get your money back at the end of the game in the greatest way ever.
Alright, so I gotta go up this way. Again.
Oh, since we're playing Zelda,
okay, that's a way better idea.
Another rumor from GameXplain about Breath of the Wild.
And what made that be?
Well, they already said a rumor that game's not coming out in March. It's not going to be a launch title.
New item.
But apparently we have a rumored release date for Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Switch.
Oh, nice.
Which is, I think, June? I mean, let's look it up because I have their YouTube page on here. Hold on a second. Where is it? I just saw it. June 16th in the UK is when for London, United Kingdom, is when Breath of the Wild coming out.
Oh, of course. So we don't get a release date yet for us, right?
Well,
why would we so soon?
I'm assuming though that they're all going to be released around the same time though, like every game is. But so between like two or three days before or after the 16th is when we're going to get the game, apparently. But that's still a long way. That's still a long ways away. That's like the game comes out in March. I mean, the system comes out in March, and the Wii U are already getting the game out in March, apparently. But the Switch is getting it March, April, May, June. 4 months after the Switch comes out, we're getting Breath of the Wild.
Wait, I'm gonna use this. No, why do I keep doing that? I keep forgetting what button's what. Okay, so I gotta open this chest.
And apparently there's other, rumors out there too. Called Monolith something.
Okay,
oh,
so...
Monolith, the company that made, Xenoblade. They're making
the company that made Xenoblade?
They're making a new game.
What, is it gonna be a Xenoblade game, or...?
Might be. They're saying that it might be a Xenoblade X port, but it might be a new Xenoblade game entirely. But what I don't like though is that this, and I was looking up like stuff because I wanna get a Sega.
The cane of Somaria. Use it properly. Okay, so let's see what this does.
I wanted to get a Sega CD for Christmas, even though Sega CD is not the best console out there, but because
it was good, but it wasn't really didn't do too well.
No, because apparently it had controversy over most of the games. Most of the games are just repackaged Genesis games that are enhanced, like remastered versions. But the only game that actually...
Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But apparently the only game that came out that was actually worth it for the Sega CD that was a remastered was Earthworm Jim Special Edition.
I still need to play those games.
Because on the Genesis game was great, but apparently the Sega CD version, which also got the same port on PC when it came out at the same time as the Sega CD, or around the same time, that it got a new soundtrack, new graphics, of course, and it had like new modes and levels that were added to the original levels that were in the original Earthworm Jim for the Genesis. So there's that. But the reason
I think I get it now.
But the reason why I wanted to get a Sega CD, because because Sega didn't have any copyright protection for any of its consoles, so I could go get a Sega CD and I can get a stack of CDs from Amazon, and I can burn all the games. From the Sega
I'm
CD.
an idiot.
Hey, that cloud thing.
Yeah, I'm stupid. So it's like, okay, the item you get in the dungeon, normally you defeat the boss with and everything, how Zelda games formulas usually work, is useless for the boss fight. Good to know.
See, that's how they throw you in a loop.
The poop loop. Fuck!
But,
okay, I'm gonna open my curtain to see if friggin' Chinese food's here for my brother. Because I gotta put pants on for that.
Why can't he go and check that?
Because he's busy playing Siege.
Wow.
I know.
I mean, it's his food.
Yeah, I know. Alright, so if you don't hear me correctly, people, it's because I am standing to play this. Because I have to look at my window. What just happened?
What?
Excuse me?
Yeah?
You didn't see that, did you?
No, I did.
Why does that happen?
I don't know.
Okay, so I gotta go back here. And I have to fight the boss again, but at least I know where to go.
Oh.
That's the important thing.
So...
Okay, so...
Guess you want to hear something that's going on with Nintendo?
Something stupid, I'm sure.
Yes. So, you all know that, if you don't know, the controversy with the NES Mini, or the NES Classic, that got released and how no one can still get it.
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
What?
They also released a new 3DS, a new edition of a 3DS, and no one can get that as well.
Are you talking about the one for Sun and Moon?
No.
With Solgaleo and Lunala on it?
No. So...
because that would make sense, because that one's hard to get too.
Because there's apparently... Because they're releasing the cheapest 3DS that they had for Black Friday, which is a $99 version of the 3DS, which is a black edition, a Super Mario edition, and what's it called?
I don't even know if I heard about that. I feel like that's something I would have heard about, but nope, didn't hear a thing about it.
It says the most anticipated Black Friday deal for the video game with a $99 3DS that was promised on Amazon. Unfortunately, this is from Amazon though. Unfortunately, someone greenlit a random period of time earlier in the week where people were able to pre-order the deal. One random hour on November 23rd. No one was ever notified that this was happening, so it became a mad rush, and many who were planning on waiting just till Black Friday to get it weren't able to get it. Peace out.
Hey guys, if you like what you saw in that video, please check out our latest series, To the Left. I hope you enjoy it. Also, if you want more hilarious videos, please check out our other series down below. I'm sure you will enjoy that as well. And last but not least, please hit that subscribe button. The more subscribers we get, the more content we can provide. Thank you, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.